Hello, Comet sports fans, and welcome to the multi-purpose field for the Mason Comets versus the Princeton Vikings. It's a very special night, Andrew, senior night, as you see all the seniors getting honored before the game. Like it's like the usual tradition. Kind of emotional night, but right now it's Dylan Santiago. What can you tell us more about Dylan?
Yeah, Dylan, he's a forward, and he's escorted by his parents, Maria Carmen and Saul. Dylan started playing soccer at 7 years old in Puerto Rico and then moved to Ohio, played for Cincinnati United for 5 years until he switched to play for Gingo Academy. He now plays for Cincinnati Elite FC, and this will be his second year with the club. His favorite high school memories were all the bus rides home with his teammates, especially the one sophomore year coming back from Olatanji, and he'd like to thank his parents for supporting him with everything he's ever done. His dad for always looking to better his game by searching up random Brazilian soccer videos to his mom cheering him on, even when she doesn't know much about soccer. And he'd also like to thank the Mason Soccer Organization for giving him the opportunity to play soccer for the best organization in the nation, and as well as his teammates. And now we'll move on to Luke Thomas. Luke Thomas plays striker. He's escorted by his parents Deborah, Gordon, and his brothers Ryan and Adam. He started playing Say Soccer in kindergarten and then spent the majority of his club career with Ohio Elite, playing with them for the past 10 years. He will finish with the club playing again in the ECNL next spring. Luke played 4 years of high school soccer at Mason, the last 2 on varsity. His favorite high school memories are beating Cole Wren to win his first GMC title or game and seeing the crowd and support that he had against their win against Moeller. Luke would like to thank his coaches and teammates throughout the years who pushed him to be the player that he is today and for giving him the nickname LT.
Yeah, we have one more senior coming up, Lucas Kelly, who will be starting tonight in goal, make his third appearance.
Lucas is escorted by his parents Joanne and Joe, his sister Lauren, and his brother Brendan. Also his papa Jimmy and niece Scarlett and nephew Maverick. Lucas started playing soccer when he was young, then quit for a few years until coming back when he was in 8th grade. From then to junior year, he played for Warren County. Luke's favorite high school memory was beating Centerville 2-0 this season. He would like to thank his parents for always supporting him in any action he takes. He would like to thank his siblings for always being there for him. He would like to thank Coach Bear for allowing him to play his senior season. He would like to thank Coach Pat for coaching him these last few years on how to be the best goalie possible. He will never forget the moments under the lights and cherish every moment he has had with his team. Lucas is excited for what's to come.
Yeah, unfortunately, we weren't able to cover the rest of the seniors. We'll talk more about them at halftime and throughout the game. Those other seniors were Alex Moody, Kevin Wren, Luis Rojo, Gage Foster, Haruta Washizuka, Ben Knight, Dylan Santiago we did cover, and Levi Kelly to the rest.
Make sure to check out their senior coaches for more information.
So Mason do have exactly 11 seniors, which is perfect because it's usually a tradition, Andrew, that all 11 seniors start and play senior night. A couple of players like Lucas Kelly, who we just saw walk out with his family, and Jacob Hernandez, who didn't get much time, so it'll be nice to see them not only get a start but to play. And we'll be one of the couple last games because now we're getting to almost playoff time. This is the last home game of the season for the Comets, barring to get a home game or two during the playoffs as well.
Yeah, senior night in Comet Country, it's always a special thing. We've talked about those traditions, whether it's walking down with your parents or starting for the seniors, so it'll be a really special moment for these guys, especially guys like Lucas Kelly and Jacob Hernandez, who are going to be getting some of their first starts of the season.
So we'll talk about, as we get a little break here, as a couple of the parents will exit the field along with the rest of the family members, so both teams will get ready to warm up. So we'll talk about the Princeton Vikings for a little bit, Andrew. It's been kind of an average season for them, to say the least, so far. Tied for 6th in the GMC. Their biggest win arguably was probably that 3-1 victory over Coleraine. They tied Middletown, which was kind of a shocker. considering how Middletown's been doing this year. A couple of ties. The biggest win was Western Brown. That was a 9-0 win. And this past Tuesday, they did win 6-0 versus Hamilton. But hasn't been the best year result-wise for Princeton, but they come in after a Mason team that tied Sycamore, looking to probably get a good result.
Yeah, average is a good way to describe the Princeton season to date. Now they've got two big wins, so hoping to carry over some of that momentum against the Comets. They had a 10-0 win against Hamilton, but like as you said, tied Sycamore, so they're also looking for a win. And now Princeton, they're led by their star junior, Landon Brooks. He leads the GMC in assists with 6. He's got 4 goals. And another trio of juniors in addition to Brooks with Aiden Billiter. He's got 5 goals. And Will Oliver, who has 6. So this is a high-powered Vikings offense.
Yeah, it's always good to see a couple of juniors getting on the score sheet. Now, neither one of them hit double digits, but, I mean, combined, that's 15-plus goal, which is really like to see. A Cole Walker, the senior, a goalie, but he also plays out in the field. He's got 3 goals and 3 assists as well, so he's a very versatile player for this Princeton team. So it'll be interesting to see if he's in goal. Looks like it. He is going to start the game in net. Number 1. And like we said before, for your Mason Comets, all the seniors, it's tradition for all of them to start. So to start the game, Lucas Kelly will be in goal. The 2 center backs, well, I'm assuming will probably be Ben Knight and either Levi Kelly or Hernandez. Jacob Hernandez or Levi Kelly will take the right back spot, so depending on where they'll line up, but they will be in the back line. And Alex Moody will get his first start of the year as well. He'll play at left back. Then in the midfield, Luis Rojo will play defensive midfielder. Gage Foster will play center mid. Kevin Wren will be the attacking midfielder, and they'll have Haruto Washizuka and Dylan Santiago on the wings with Luke Thomas up top. So I think that's how Mason's going to line up to start with all 11 seniors getting the start tonight, and probably will play a majority of the first half before Coach Bear decides to make a couple of changes for like starters that played, mostly like Adami Noun and Eric Winterhalter and players like that.
Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. Mason coming off a 10-0, a tie against Sycamore, but then the game before that, Tuesday the 28th, a 10-0 win over Hamilton. So the Comets now on senior night, their last home game, be looking for a big win to secure their positioning in the GMC.
Yeah, 3 ties as well. They had that opening tie versus Moore 1-1, a 0-0 tie at Finley, and that 2-2 tie against Sycamore, which is kind of interesting. But we'll see how they will play tonight. Only 1 loss as well. That was at St. X.
Yeah, St. X, that was a big game. The Comets, they played Blue Bombers very tight, 2 of the top teams in the city. Unfortunately for them, could not come out with the win. And that's late in the season. You never want to see those losses come, but should give the Comets some resiliency heading into the postseason.
Yeah, and St. X actually just knocked off Muller Tuesday 1-0, and that win pretty much clinched the GCL title for them because both teams were neck and neck in the GCL. So, and I wouldn't be surprised if St. X becomes the number 1 ranked team since tonight. They did beat Mason, and I wouldn't be surprised if Mason comes at number 2. So we'll take a quick break here. 5 minutes till kickoff between the Mason Comets and Princeton Vikings. Lucas Kleinmeyer and Andrew Little. South will be back in 5 minutes. And we are back. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're going to
have kind of a radio type broadcast for a little bit due to the rain. So once the rain stops, we'll get our cameras back out and they'll be up and working. But for now, we'll be doing radio. I'm Lucas Climar, joined by Andrew Little. So we'll be back with this one. So rain's starting to come down, but I wonder how this is going to affect the game, Andrew.
Yeah, it should be a fun one. Sometimes in sports, it's more fun to play in the rain. Gets a little muddy. Gets a little sloppy. Now, Comets have turf, and now we have kicked off. Princeton has the ball.
Yes, so
For now, we'll be doing
a radio type broadcast for the moment time. So for Mason, this is how they line up. So Levi Kelly and Ben Knight will be the center back pairing. Haruto Washizuka is actually going to be playing left back, which is kind of interesting. Jacob Hernandez, right back. Alex Moody will be playing a midfield role for the first time this season. Dylan Santiago, Kevin Wren will be the wings, and Luke Thomas up top with the midfield. The same with Rojo and Foster. So for the Comets, you look for them to probably get out to a fast start after that 2-2 draw against Sycamore. They're down 2-0 in the first half at home, and they fought back with 2 goals in the first half to get a tie, but Coach Bear said they wasn't happy with that performance. So we'll see how the Comets start out tonight.
Yeah, it's not the first time the Comets have had to fight their way back for a tie. Also happened at Moeller. So like you said, Lucas, definitely the game plan going into today is to get out early. And emotions running high with senior night. We'll see if the starting lineup can get some points on the board early.
Yeah, also they could see, this ball is going to fall to Santiago as cleared away by Cole Walker as he came off his line and cleared that out top of the box. As Landon Brooks, top of the box, to near the corner flag, we're trying to keep this one in play. He'll go out for a Comet throw-in deep in the row in. So refs will overturn this decision. It'll be a Princeton throw-in in a very good area as they'll do a long throw-in here near the corner flag. As this ball floated in, is nutted down by Brooks and cleared away by Moody initially. It's still not cleared. As it's still alive, then once again eventually cleared by Ben Knight. As Thomas will have to chase this one, Haruto. Takes a touch as Foster will rotate this one back to Knight. Hernandez will recycle this one to Foster in the midfield. Moody able to win that off of Foster's loose pass. There's Washizuka, Aiden Billiter with some pressure. As this ball able to find Rojo. Here's Hernandez. Moody's pass. Able to find Haruto. He's able to keep this ball in play. And then a good slide tackle out near in Princeton's territory. And they'll go for a Comet throw-in. Here's Kevin Wren. That's Thomas. Nice little flick, Kevin Wren. So going with the ball, Wren, a low cross, and cleared eventually by Chris Romero. He punts that one out of the stands almost, Andrew.
Yeah, we've seen some nice footwork from the Comets so far. On that last drive, Kevin Wren and Luke Thomas had a nice little back and forth going, including a couple sliding passes. So now Princeton takes possession. Rojo's going to get it back.
Yeah, a little miscommunication there for the Comets. A couple of missed passes will lead to a Princeton attack. Here's Billiter. Washizuka defending him. This one is going to find Santiago. Santiago has a chance to break. A nice through ball to Thomas. And Thomas just going to be offside. Kind of a late call, but Cole Walker came sprinting out of his box to collect that ball as Thomas was clear and on a one-on-one, but just offside.
As Santiago started sprinting down the sideline, just was a little too early there on his pass.
Yes, good communication though there for the comments, Andrew. A little bit better, definitely a better start than Sycamore on Tuesday. The first 10 minutes, they were very disorganized and lacked communication. It's been different tonight, but once again, as I said at midnight, we'll give the ball away. Here's Edwin Castillo, and a great win there by Hernandez as he came all the way back to win that ball.
We're starting to see a little bit of back and forth here.
As Landon Brooks and Moody were bowing for that. That shot will go into the parking lot by number 14. It's Anthony Benitez, the senior midfielder, who blasts a shot. And I won't test Lucas Kelly, who'll be making his third appearance of the year, second start. His other start came at Hamilton, and he played half the game against Milltown.
Yeah, and so far he hasn't had any action. There have been no shots on goal for either side. And there, we're going to see a tackle.
Yeah, looks like Jake Hernandez just kind of wrapped around number 4 for Princeton. I think that was Chris Cauldron.
And the Black Hole is not happy about that call. They're not letting the rain stop them. They've got a strong showing tonight.
Yeah, one of the most important nights of the season, obviously senior night. And we always love to see a good showing from the Black Hole, and then once again is tonight. So Princeton will have a good free kick here. Just kind of halfway from the top of the box in the halfway line. So it's in a decent area, and a decent opportunity for the Vikings. As this is what gave Mason trouble on Tuesday against Princeton. This is a good ball footed, and Kelly comes out to punch that one away.
And Kelly does a great job there preventing Princeton from getting an easy opportunity on goal. Hasn't had a lot of starts this season, but right now making the most of it. And Santiago up the right side, he's got space.
A good tackle by number 26. I think that was Amiganez. Came behind. That was a good counterattack opportunity for the Comets. It's still alive. Kevin Wren, top of the box. Plays it back to Santiago. Santiago to Wren. Wren, a good low cut. And I'm just now on the same page there with Santiago, but a good look there for the Comets.
Yeah, this Comets offense starting to click. A lot of great communication, especially from Kevin Wren, the senior.
Yeah, after Kelly punched that one out, the ball fell to Thomas, and Thomas had a really good hold-up play, and we waited for Santiago to make that run down that right wing. He was able to release him, but Amiganez, which is a fantastic defensive effort. A little bit of contact there, but left saw nothing in it. So Mason make a first substitution. All right, that's Eric Winterhalter on the ball, passing as Jacob Hernandez checked out after making his first play. Levi Kelly has a spot right back. So Eric Winterhalter is the first junior to check into this game. As Rojo's pass will find Washizuka, and then Washizuka dribbling top of the box, and he has it cleared away, but it's picked up by Rojo. Rojo will recycle this one to Knight. Here's Knight. Oh no, it was passed there by Knight, but Foster will pick that one up. Here's Foster. Kind of a heavy touch. Here's Kelly. And Levi Kelly's pass just caught in between two minds. It went right in between Luke Thomas and Kevin Wren.
Yeah, it almost looked like it went off the head of Thomas. Now Moody will get it back to Wren.
And a nice pass. Santiago able to keep this ball in using his speed.
And that's a familiar sight so far. We've seen Santiago sprint to keep the ball in place several times already.
Rojo. And the first shot from the penalty area where he blasts over. But a good look there for the Comets.
Yeah, Rojo nearly gets the Comets on the board. A bit of a low kick there, but the ball went up high.
Yeah.
Stopped by the goalie, Walker. As we talked about it, he'll play a little bit inside and out. Yeah. Right now playing at the keeper position, but we could potentially see him later out on the field.
Yeah, just there, Dylan Santiago made a good move and was able to find Rojo on a deflected pass. And he kind of just was falling down on a shot, and on this, it's still raining, and with the slippery surface, we just blasted it over. But still 0-0 here. 10 minutes gone in this first half. We have 30 minutes and 50 seconds left in the first half. Mason 0, Princeton 0. If you're just joining us, we had to do kind of a radio-type broadcast for the momentarily due to the rain. But hopefully by the second half, we'll be back with cameras. Couple of loose passes by Mesa. It's cleared up in the air by Will Oliver. As Foster can't win that one. It's cleared by Winterhalter. And Knight. As Landon Brooks try to play that ball through. As Mason finds Rojo here in a good spot in midfield. Rojo able to find Washizuka. Here's Washizuka's one-time cross, cleared away, not dealt with completely by Brooks. Here's Rojo. Rojo still able to find Thomas, and here's Luke Thomas, played to Santiago. Here's Santiago able to turn. Santiago scores! And slips that one pass to Walker to the bottom left corner. Mason takes a 1-0 lead.
And on senior night, we get a senior-to-senior play. Luke Thomas there with the assist. Some fancy footwork.
Yeah.
Able to find Santiago, who just kicks it in for the easy goal. Comets take a 1-0 lead with 29:35 remaining in the first half.
And they get a little celebration there going up to the camera for a quick photo shoot. It was a good ball there by Rojo to find Luke Thomas, and I thought Thomas was going to on-one for a shot there. He was near kind of the top of the 18. And I was able to play it through to Santiago, and his shot just kind of went underneath the glove of Walker. And Mason able to get their first goal. And that is Dylan Santiago. I believe that's his 4th goal of the season. And it will be Dylan Santiago. That's his 4th goal of the season now. He has 4 goals and 3 assists. And Luke Thomas, that will be his 4th assist of the season. As Knight able to find Moody in the midfield. Mason a couple passes around the back, and now able to find Wren. Wren gives it away to Brooks. Couple of loose passes will go up for a Princeton throw in Mason's territory. Good set there by Winterhalter. It's picked up, and Thomas able to win. And Thomas trying to a through ball for Foster.
Knight will take it. Now it's Moody.
Nice to see Alex Moody get a start. Hasn't played as much you would hope this year, but now he's playing as a defensive midfield role, which has been his main role before this year. He's now more used as left back. As this long cross gives Lucas Kelly a little bit of trouble ever collect, as that was thunderbolted in by number 3. That was number 3 for Princeton. That was Chris Caldron.
Yeah, Calderon put an unusual amount of velocity on that kick. Caught Kelly off by surprise, but still able to make the save. Now the ball around midfield. Rojo has it. We'll pass it to Foster.
Nice little couple of flicks there for the Comets, and Thomas and Santiago trying to do a little give and go, but it's cleared away by Emagendez. Mason's throwing is taken quickly. Foster and Kelly are bound for it. Kelly, nice little clip ball for Santiago, but he's just offsides, and Walker will collect.
Yeah, a little ambitious there for the Comets. Wren tried to set up Santiago for the kick, but Santiago just got there a little too early. The offsides.
So you may see our score graphic. It is 0-0 still, but Del Santiago's goal still makes it 1-0 Mason in the first 15 minutes here. As Wren will pick that one up to Santiago. Here's Santiago. Gets kind of bumped there by Edwin Castillo. The Mason throwing. Looks like they did call a foul on Santiago, so the amazing free kick in a good area. So looks like Luis Rojo will take this free kick. Once again, this is about midway from the top of the box and the halfway line, so once again in a very good area for the Comets as Rojo will serve this one in. Rojo, and that was a good ball. That's cleared out. Kelly will track it down. Kelly trying to Meg. And Menendez, he clears it up as Kelly will come off his line. But Winterhalter will recycle this one out to Rojo. Nice read there by Cauldron.
Calderon's made a couple key defensive stops recently. Kelly there. Throw it out to Winterhalter. Over to Rojo and Moody, now Princeton. That's Anthony Benitez has it.
Yeah, Mason's been very crisp with their passing here. That's something you didn't see against Sycamore as Foster has 3 Princeton defenders around him. As Aiden Billiter able to take it away. And Kevin Wren will get on this ball on this loose pass. And Wren will find Santiago, nice little dummy to find Rojo. Here's Luis Rojo, and his shot will just go just wide the left post.
Rojo had a good look there. Everything was set up for the Comets, but as you know, it's raining out. The ball is just a little slippery, and it goes off his foot just wide left of the goal.
Yeah, maybe not as clear as he wanted to strike that, but with the conditions, gotta make the most of it. So Mason will make a couple of substitutions. Looks like that's Adam Enound, once again a junior, probably one of the stars for the Comets. He's been this year, and Kellen Wren will be checking. That's Santiago and Alex Moody who will be checking out.
And a bit of surprise to see Santiago check out as he had that goal, and he's been all over the place on the field, but he's also been running a lot, maybe give his legs a bit of a rest.
Yeah, Santiago with that goal. His goal is the difference here in this first half that gives Mason the 1-0 lead. As that pass will go all the way back to Cole Walker, the goalie for Princeton, as they'll punt it up to midfield. As Wren and Levi Kelly on Castillo, will able to win it. Kelly, a ball over the top. Walker's going to come off his line. They'll punt it away, and he does, and that is into the football field that we have right behind us here in Mason.
Yeah, that ball went soaring way over the stands onto Dwyer Field. Now Kelly will throw it in to Rojo, out to Knight.
Yeah, Mason's just been super crisp with their passing. It's been just the main difference against Sycamore. They haven't came out unorganized like they were on Tuesday.
So far the Comets, playing calm, cool, and collected. Which is what you want to do when you've got weather like this. Just keep the game in your control.
As Eon went up to win that one, couldn't do it initially as Foster. Foster could have put that pass through. There's Kelly. We're going to find Kellen Wren. Trying to find his brother, and then it's cleared away by Romero. So Mason will have a throw in near the corner flag in Princeton's end. So this will be from a good angle. Here's Rojo. Once again, Mason just elects to keep it the ball.
Kelly with the header. Now Kevin Wren with a nice pass. But the Vikings able to clear it out.
So Dylan Santiago has the first goal for the Comets in this first half.
Substitution for the Vikings.
See if Princeton will make an offensive substitution of their own to try to equalize in this game. Rain's still coming down here, and Mason. That was a couple of headers. It was punted up in the air by Romero. Washizuka has some defending to do and a nice little flick over the head of Cauldron. But this one's picked up by Billiter. And then eventually clear. So Rain's still coming down here pretty hard. And Mason. We'll see if it leads up. That'll make a big difference, not only for our broadcast, but in this game in general.
Yeah, we've already seen both teams adopt a more patient approach. You know, we talked about it earlier, expecting the Comets to get aggressive early, but the Reign had other plans. They were still able to get out to that 1-0 lead, which helps when you're not able to be as aggressive offensively. And now you're going to see Luke Thomas check out. Brian Gorski, the sophomore, will come in.
Yeah, Gorski's put a lot of good minutes as a sophomore. He's definitely been a very reliable option off the bench for this Comets team.
He's so young, and you expect next year being a junior and with the senior team leaving, he'll definitely have a good chance of getting a starting spot in midfield because he's such a hard worker and humble guy. You talk to him on the field, he's just really happy to be a part of this team and looking to make contributions. He does have a goal this year. And he'd be through here as Foster playing Gorski through here. He's on Amanides. As Gorski's ball goes over the head of E now, Washizuka will pick this ball
Up on top of the box, Washizuka. His shot will take a deflection. It'll go out for a Comet corner. Washizuka try to bend that one into the top right corner. So it will be a Mason corner kick. I say, yeah. Second half, yeah. As this one will be taken short as both Rainbows on this. Kevin to Kellen. As top of the box, that one's curved. It's still alive. Knight plays that to Kevin Wren. Right top of the box, and the flag goes up. As that was a good opportunity there for the Comets.
And Kenny Pate, the senior for Coleraine, made the nice defensive stop there. And he has it right now, sparring with Levi Kelly. Kelly now has possession. The Vikings will clear it out. It'll be Winterhalter who finds the ball.
Yeah, I'd say if I had to make a guessing, Andrew, of what the possession stats are like, say probably 75-25 possession from Mason. They've dominated the ball this game. Something they didn't do the past couple of games, or as much as they would like to.
Yeah, the Comets, they've really just been focused on making clean passes, not trying to force anything and letting the game come to them, and so far it's worked as they're out to the early lead.
As Eon, with a couple of moves there at the top of the box, was trying to slip Rojo through on a through ball, but Walker was able to come off his line to collect the ball. So 1-0 Mason off a Don Santiago goal. We have 16 minutes left in this first half. It's been all pretty much Mason in this game, as Knight Has some really good defending to do. As Enon and Rojo couldn't collect cleanly in the midfield, but
It's headed away by Washizuka. And then once again cleared. Yeah, Washizuka's put in a pretty good shift. That's not really his normal position, Andrew. He's more of an attacking winger. But he's playing left back, and it's one of the few times he's played this year at that position. He's done a pretty excellent job locking down that Princeton defense without Luke Brogan, because Brogan has been out the past couple of games with a groin injury. And hopefully he'll be back next week against Coleraine, which is their last game, which is next Thursday.
Yeah, and we've seen a little of that experience at the winger position as he's been coming up on the side a couple times offensively. Almost how we saw Santiago's goal, and now the Vikings have possession near the Comet goal as the ball will travel out of bounds.
Yeah, it'll be a Mason throw in deep in their own end. And Winterhalter will clear. That's Foster. Foster, nice little flick over to Wren. Wren, nice little flick over Romero. And him and Foster not on the same page with a through ball. Franklin took him, the senior center back. Try to play that one back to Walker. And McGee calling for the ball, as this will be a Princeton throw in their own end. Washizuka able to pick this one up. Gonna find Gorski. Gorski flicks over the head. Enon trying to win it in the midfield. Foster, nice little turn by Foster. There's Kellen Wren. And a through ball just breaks down, and Cole Walker will collect.
The rain's starting to calm down. Hopefully we'll be able to get those cameras back out for the second half. Have a full video broadcast. Right now, in case you're joining us, we do have an audio only for the time being due to the rain.
That's Kellen Wren's ball as they go in to find Enon. Enon cuts it back to Foster. Over to find Enon, top of the box. And Enon's cross will be cleared away. It'll be a corner kick for the Mason. So Mason will make a couple of more substitutions. Luke Brogan will be giving it a go, his first time playing in 2 games. He'll come out for Washizuka. Alex Moody checking in for Rojo, and Santiago, the goal scorer, will be checking out as well for the Comets.
Yeah.
That is for Kevin Wren.
It'll be something to watch to see how much time Brogan gets here. You want to keep him fresh and healthy for the postseason.
Yeah, the draw for the OHSAA D1 tournament is this Sunday. So we'll see where Mason, what seed they'll be. It'll definitely be a 1 or a 2 seed. And we'll see who their first opponent is. And we'll see how the bracket shapes out, because it really depends if you see Moeller or St. X for districts. That could make a big difference. And if they get by them, it's very likely they'll meet Centerville again for regionals like they did last year. And they did get that 2-0 revenge win over Centerville earlier this year. That was actually Centerville's only loss so far this season, was against Mason.
Yeah, the Comets and the Elks are starting a nice rivalry with 2 excellent games in the past year, 2 of the top teams in the region. Kellen Wren has it.
Yeah, attack breaks down there from Mason as Santiago wasn't in control, but Brogan's ball, he clipped it over. And Winterhalter with a fantastic touch and completely stops the ball. As Knight try to play this one long to Enown.
Brogan throws it in.
Good cut there by Enon to find Kellen Wren. Foster, nice little flick. And Santiago and Wren couldn't get on the end of that, as Cole Walker will come off once again to collect that one. He's done very good this first half in doing that.
Yeah, Walker's made several saves today, whereas the Comets goalkeeper Kelly hasn't had any opportunities.
He's had a couple of those crosses, but there hasn't really had a good shot on goal, like you said. They really test him.
It's a large part due to the Comets' offense just dominating possession, not giving the Vikings any chances. Here, Brogan on the side with some nice moves, kicks it out.
Enon off the post. On that follow-up shot, is, like you said, a good move there by Brogan as Enon hit that one time, kind of unexpectedly. And Walker got a fingertip to it, but it hit off the post. The attack is still alive for Mason as Moody will cycle this one back out to Kelly.
Wren will pass it to Brogan. Back to Knight.
Moody will find Kellen Wren. Wren once again to Brogan. Nice little move there by Brogan. And a good ball trying to find Santiago. Able to bring it down. Mason trying to get a good crossing. He plays this back to Kelly. Couldn't get the ball out of his foot. Good defensive winner by Romero. Mason still has the ball. Here's Kellen Wren. Nice little flick there over the ground. Kellen Wren in the box. Kellen Wren will play a cross. It's not cleared with convincingly. It's picked up by Levi Kelly to Gorski. Gorski trying to find Wren. Still alive for Mason. Brogan. Here's Foster. Mason still has the ball here. It's Kellen Wren, top of the box. Will put a good cross in. It's not clear with convincingly. Foster picks it up. Moody takes a stab at it and then has a shot, and that will just go wide. And I'll go out for a goal kick for Princeton.
Yeah, Moody tries to make something out of nothing there. Isn't able to convert. Comets lead 1-0 over the Vikings with 8:50 remaining in the first half. Cole Walker, the Vikings goalie, will clear it out here.
So the rain has stopped for now. Hopefully it continues and is like that for the rest of the night, because we'll be able to bring you some live video in the second half of this broadcast, as Moody will be called for a foul. That's actually Moody, who's will now play as a defensive midfielder role, as Levi Kelly checked out for Grady Johnson. Johnson was a victim of a PK call Tuesday that hit off his hand. So the goalkeeper, Cole Walker, comes all the way up to halfway to take this kick, and it's a good ball. It's headed away. As here's Gorski. Gorski tries to flick this to Foster. Cleared away by Tookham. Mason will recycle this ball up tonight.
Couple of missed passes and the midfield for the Comets and for the Vikings. But Princeton will come on with the ball, but it's just punted away. Once again, a couple of deflections in the midfield. It hits off of Moody's face, and Gorski will capitalize. Gorski still with the ball. Couldn't play Santiago through, but here's Johnson. Here's Brogan. that pass. Now able to find Enown. It's Princeton looking to break. Wren out to Enown. Enown has a chance to go forward. Trying to switch that to Santiago the ball. Might be savable. He does. He's able to save it. Santiago using his speed down that right wing. Keep it in for a Mason throw-in. As Wren will pick this one up. Wren will release a shot from top of the 18, and then will be blasted way over and be out for a goal kick for Princeton.
Yeah, Wren booted that one. It went hard into the net. Now 5:42 remaining in the half.
Yeah, it's always good to see Mason get a shot on goal. Been a few minutes since they took a crack at goal, had a good passing, just wasn't able to find an opportunity on net. How's this ball? It's very good cross there for the Vikings. It's cleared away by Johnson. Knight able to win that initial header. And Wren trying to find Santiago, but Walker once again come off his line.
We've seen the Comets go to that play several times where someone will kick it out to Santiago, who runs down the sideline there. Wren's pass is just puts a little too much on it. Santiago can't get there in time.
As Enown's header is cleared away there by Gorski. Winterhalter have to chase it, headed away, but Princeton trying to get an opportunity off this loose pass, but Knight as well offensively. And then Brogan will win it.
Nice little move there by Brogan, able to find Thomas.
Knight will take it. Passes to Wren at midfield.
Mason just wants to be very patient in their build-up.
Yeah, only 3 minutes remaining in the half. We'll see if the Comets take a more aggressive approach as the clock winds down, although they do have that 1-0 lead from Dylan Santiago's goal early in the half.
Yeah, Princeton just hasn't had a lot in this first half offensively. Hasn't had any good looks, really. There's a couple of passes, breaks down. Mason will throw this one in from Johnson. Really late to recognize the ball as Castillo was able to win it initially, but then it's cleared by Winterhalter via Princeton throw-in. So maybe Princeton can get a shot on goal. Maybe get a shocking goal to probably tie the game, but they haven't had any good offensive looks in this first half.
No, the Comets defense hasn't given up any easy opportunities for the Vikings. In addition, their offense just dominating the possession. These seniors on senior night have came out hungry. And Kelly's still out there in goal.
It'll be interesting to see if Zach Cochran comes in the second half, Andrew, for a goal. Lucas Kelly has had much to do, but Cochran's been the main starter this whole season, and he was last year as a junior keeper. Leads the GMC in shutouts.
Yeah, Cochran's been so dominant for the Comets, and only a 1-goal lead. It would be a bit of a risk to keep him on the sideline, but so far Kelly's playing well. We'll see if Coach Bear sticks with the hot hand, who is the senior. Knight to Moody. Moody kicks it to Kellen Wren. Sends it back to Moody.
Johnson, top of the box, able to turn to Santiago. Santiago has his cross cleared into the parking lot. That's one of the moving cars I was trying to get the parking lot.
A nice shot there from the Vikings defender, who just boots it away from Johnson.
As Mason will play his corner kick short, Santiago to Kellen Wren. Kellen Wren with a delicious cross. Johnson and Wren just like in down. Has a shot that hits off a Walker into the back of the net. It's 2-0 Mason.
And Cole Walker didn't know it hit him. As the Comets, they sent that crosser over. Then the header gets it over to Enown, who just kicks it into that back right corner of the goal. Comets take a 2-0 lead with only 26 seconds left in the half. We said earlier, we wonder if the Comets will push the pace going into the end of this half and extend that lead, and they do.
Yeah, it was just a great ball by Kellen Wren. That was knocked down by Johnson. Then Enown just does very well to finish.
Walker once again gets a touch on it, but it falls into the corner.
When it's halftime, just go on the audio, mic 1, turn off, and then Control S to save the score. Okay.
So as the seconds tick down here, and Mason will have a 2-0 lead here over the Vikings. Don Santiago and Adamina get those goals in the first half. So Comets have a 2-0 lead here on senior night and a very dominating first half. So we'll see if Coach Bear makes any changes. But for now, we'll take a quick break, and we'll be back with you for the second half.
welcome back to senior night. Mason Comets versus Princeton Vikings boys soccer. 2 minutes have passed in the second half. Right now we're still audio only, but we are currently working on getting our cameras in. I'm Andrew Little here with Lucas Kleinmeyer. Lucas, how have the Comets been playing so far?
If I had to grade on a school scale, probably A+. I think it's been a pretty good half. That first half we saw Santiago and both scored. They completely controlled the first half possession-wise and with their shot selection. They really didn't give Princeton any offensive opportunities whatsoever, and like you saw. And for Princeton, I really don't know what they could do in the second half. They would have to play with risking a lot in their back because they played pretty defensive in the first half, despite Mason scoring twice. But we'll see here. Mason pretty much started the way they'll start probably next week's game. So Eric Winterhalter, Brogan are in because obviously the first half, since it is senior night, most of the seniors did play. Grady Johnson will play at the right back spot.
Yeah, and you mentioned the Comets' offensive dominance. They had almost the entire time of possession, but defensively they also dominated. Their senior goalkeeper, Lucas Kelly, played really well, but now we've seen a change in the net. Zach Cochran, the junior GMC leader in shutouts, is now out there.
So we are now back to camera for the first time tonight. Mason 2, Princeton 0.
See Luis Rojo has it, gets it to Wren. Enown knew he had that.
Yeah, Enown, Kevin Wren, and Enown, Kevin Wren, and Luis Rojo be the midfield trio like it has been majority of the season. As Winterhalter will find Thomas on this left wing, and will find Foster. Here's Foster dribbling in. Foster takes a touch to Brogan. Brogan was trying to outline a shot, but Johnson will pick it up. Here's Kellen Wren. Able to find Foster out wide and Kellen Wren. Rojo picks up Luis Rojo in the box, cuts it back to Thomas, and the flag goes up for offsides. But good look there for the Comets.
Yeah, the Comets, they had a couple open shots, depending on where Rojo decided to go with his pass. Just that offsides will end the momentum of that run. And you're in goal for the Cardinals. We still have Cole Walker, the senior.
So the Vikings will get a free kick here. Let's see, Walker once again will come all the way up near halfway line to take this free kick for Princeton. We did this a lot in the first, but this one, once again, is another good ball, but Cochran comes out to collect. And Cochran will go quick to Wren. Here's Wren. Going at speed. And Kevin trying to find Thomas. He's able to find Luke Thomas. Thomas, very good pass to Foster, but him and Foster just not on the same page there.
Yeah, Thomas's pass doesn't get there in time. And, Princeton's able to get it now. We'll have the throw in.
That was a fantastic tackle there by Luke Brogan.
Thomas has it. Beautiful pass to Enown, but can't get there in time.
Yeah, Mason's got to be pretty careful with their passes here in the second half. Walker's done a very good job coming off his line to collect that ball, especially since the surface is still going to be wet. And since it's on turf, it's going to be a little bit difficult to hit that pass at the right velocity. But Princeton for a couple moves. They'll throw this one into Benitez. Benitez trying to work on E now, and it's still alive. He's going to... thought the flag was going to go for offsides. Brogan wins a very good header as Brooks was right behind him as that shot by Benitez will go right to Cochran. Cochran tries to find Foster. Here's Foster. Trying to turn out, but it was a good win there by Belittle. And then just given away by Princeton. Thomas able to win it.
Brogan gets it to Thomas.
Good ball there by Thomas. Foster able to keep it in. Foster will hook this cross in. And Rojo. Pass will find Foster. Will go out for a goal kick for the Vikings. Obviously, one goal Andrew will completely change the game and make this game a little bit more competitive if Princeton was able to find a goal, but it hasn't been looking like that. I haven't really tested Mason's goal, except you saw just a minute ago, Cochran had to come out and collect that.
Yeah, despite being down on the scoreboard, the Vikings have been very conservative, very patient offensively. And you have to wonder how much time are they going to let tick off the clock before they bring in the urgency.
Yeah, 31 minutes left in the second half, so they still have a little bit of time, but you would rather see them get that goal sooner or later if you were a Vikings fan. As Kevin Wren will chop this one to Rojo. Here's Brogan. Brogan able to get inside the box. Brogan's cross. Finds Thomas! Luke Thomas scores again! LT has his second goal of the week. It's 3-0 Mason.
Yeah, in the comments, they've been trying to get that play all day long. And now Brogan finally able to convert on that cross to Thomas, the sports radio member. Shout out to Luke. And now the Comets will take a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, Luke Thomas was struggling to score early in the season. Now has 3 goals in his past 3 games and has an assist tonight. He's finding his form at the perfect time for this Comets team heading into the postseason, especially. That's what we see. So Mason now got that killer goal, Andrew, 3-0 with a half an hour left to play. It would be a mountain to climb for Princeton if they won't get anything out of this game.
Yeah, we were just talking about how the Vikings, all they really needed was 1 goal to get themselves back in this thing. But now 3-0, 30 minutes left.
So the refs are having a conversation before we get kickoff here after LT's goal.
Now that the Comets have a 3-goal lead, we'll have to see how many more times the seniors can get onto the field on senior night. Obviously all 11 started the game, but right now they've kind of gone back to their typical lineup.
So after a little bit of delay there, we'll get started as Mason, like you said, has pretty much gone back to their normal starting lineup. As Kellerman trying to find his brother on that through ball. Kevin's last goal came at Lakota East a week or 2 ago. As a black goal, chanting for Jay Hernandez to come in, who did start and played about 10 minutes or so in the first half, cheering for him to get back in this game now that Comets do have a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, even if we don't get to see Hernandez in the rest of the soccer game, we will get to see him tomorrow night for the Comets, as he's now their place kicker these past couple of weeks. The dual varsity athlete, a very impressive feat from Jacob Hernandez.
Sure, one of our very talented Chronicle writers we have here at Mason. We might be doing a story on him pretty sooner rather or later.
I can't say too much just yet, but I will say keep an eye out for October 15th. The sports edition should be a fun one. It will also feature another Mason soccer athlete yet to be named in our new superhero page.
Ooh. Andrew giving us a little preview of a Concord. But meanwhile, Princeton, it does foul Mason, but Ben Knight will have a chance on this set piece. As his cross doesn't reach the first man. Winterhalter cleared Knight. Nice physical battle. Brooks and his teammate, number 3, Cauldron. It's not on the same page as they both kind of ran into each other there. As Rojo finds Foster. Enown. Enown to Foster. Foster finds the spot to Thomas. Thomas takes a bending shot that takes a deflection. Comes back to Foster. Foster shot will roll to his teammate, Cole Walker. His Cincinnati United teammate, I should say. It seems like every game Gage has a club teammate.
Rojo.
That was a pretty good poke there by Rojo.
Yeah. Even though they've got this 3-0 lead, he's still playing very aggressive. Rojo always plays with a lot of energy. And there Foster has it near the goal.
Oh, Foster tries to go through. He now picks it up. And if I kill Wren, his shot will be blocked. As Foster almost went for it himself there at a very acute angle. As Brogan will have a move of his own. Brogan plays this one in. Kellen Wren's header falls down, but it's picked up by Foster. This attack is still alive for the Comets.
Foster nearly dribbled through the entire Vikings defense there. And now, after several just near misses, the Vikings are going to take possession.
Man, he almost went for it himself there. He almost went through everyone. But Johnson's work in the corner able to earn a Mason corner. And Mason's only scored on, I believe, 2 or 3 corner kicks this year. They've all been on the road. As Mason will be making another substitution. So Levi Kelly, the captain, will be checking in for Luke Brogan, whose minutes will probably be restricted with that groin injury. As here's Kellen's Wren's ball, as headed away initially. Enown has it up, and Rojo will be offsides.
With that offsides, Princeton now finally going to get some space to breathe. The Comets had a big possession there. Took up a lot of time. And now Johnson will have it. So no rest for the Vikings. Although slide there from Vikings to give him a little bit of time. Rojo gets it to Enown. Back to Kellen Wren.
A couple good moves there in the middle as that fall finds it down. And a penalty for the Comets.
And the two.
And the ref wanted to hear nothing of that as he kept blowing his whistle for the Princeton players that were kind of protesting that call.
Yeah, we got to wonder if the wet field's starting to come into play. Heavy rain in the first half.
So it's going to be the senior center back Ben Knight trying to get his first varsity goal from this PK spot. His past couple of goals for the Comets was when he was on JV Green his first 2 years as a freshman and sophomore. So we'll see if Knight can get his first ever varsity goal here from the PK spot. He's put in such a good shift this year. And we'll see if he can. A couple of ref making sure everyone's out of the box. Here's Knight. For his first varsity goal, Ben Knight, and he blasts it over.
And Knight, maybe a little antsy there. Last home game, trying to get his first goal. Just puts too much power on it. I'm sure he'd like that one back, but 3-0 lead. At this point, you decide here to have fun. End your last game in front of the home crowd. And the Black Hole is roaring now with 26 minutes remaining in the game.
Mace has to do a little bit of defending here. As Rojo, nice little quick dribbles. And Thomas trying to find Foster. Mason
really feeling themselves now, trying to get that fourth goal. And no call there. And a long ball over the top. Knight doesn't deal with it initially. Kelly. Knight eventually does. But then nobody called for the foul near the top of the box. A little bit too much of the hands there by Knight. You can see why he called it. Probably a little mad.
About that call, but like you said a couple minutes ago, unfortunately about that PK, that might not, like you said, probably got a little too antsy trying to just rocket that in the top left corner.
And from getting a penalty kick of his own now to a penalty. The Knight's got a lot of action tonight.
So, I mean, this is a probably the best opportunity Princeton Vikings have had this half. As it will be Anthony Benitez to take this free kick for Princeton. And Benitez from this free kick, and will go over.
At this point, the Vikings are just trying to get on the board. You don't want to have that get shut out by the Comets, especially going in to the postseason.
That one's given away there by Knight. But a really scuffed shot by number 9 for the Vikings.
Cochran sends it over to Johnson. Out to Winterhalter. Back to Johnson. Thomas.
And Mason will be making a plethora of changes here pretty soon. I think you heard the black hole chanting for Hernandez, so I think we might be seeing Jacob Hernandez coming back into this game. As Enown able to find Foster. Here's Kevin Wren. Able to get a touch around.
Hernandez made a field goal last week. We'll see if he can score a goal tonight.
I think you'll see the black hole storm the field if Hernandez is able to find the net tonight. As Winterhalter will try to find Enown in the midfield.
It may be senior night, but the juniors, Enown, Winterhalter, and Johnson have kind of taken over the second half of this game. Obviously, with the exception of senior Luke Thomas's big goal. And here they come. Dylan Santiago, Jacob Hernandez, Alex Moody.
I think Haruto.
Yeah.
Haruto Washizuka.
Haruto Washizuka. The 4 seniors coming in. 23 minutes left in the game. And you know that these Comets are going to be trying to set them up for goals at any point possible.
So Haruto and Santiago will take the place at the wing spot. Hernandez will take his spot at right back. Kelly move out to left back because Johnson works it. Here's Moody. Was thinking about a shot there for half a second. And to find Kelly. Here's it by Kelly. That's Knight. We'll find this one out to Kelly. That's just a flick.
You know, Luke Thomas has been waiting to show that one off with a nice back-footed pass. They're going to call offsides here.
I think from a skill point of view, I think this has been probably one of the best Mason has performed all night. I know can drive coaches crazy. They want to just play simple and pass it, but Mason have done very well at doing that tonight as well. They played a pretty complete game after that disappointing 2-2 draw at Sycamore on Tuesday. They're up 3-0 here with 21 minutes left in this second half. Try to see if they can add a little bit more goals for this home fans, as they'll probably have one more home game, probably the first playoff game of the season, but besides that, then we'll be back here for the rest of the year.
Yeah, that playoff atmosphere will be something special for the Comets, hoping to make a deep run into the state tournament. Under their first-year head coach, Nate Baer, he's made an impact.
Yeah, he definitely has. Just on the community of playing style and just the whole just the whole team and the program itself. He's just made an excellent impression here, Mason. As Princeton will have a corner kick here. See if they can get something here as this one flatted in and Mason player gets fouled in those bodies of players. So Mason, halfway through this first half, will play out of the back, seeing if they can get some more goals on the board for these fans. As Foster, excellent lead there on that pass. And Foster trying to find Santiago through, but Walker once again comes out of his box. Moody had that one to Thomas. Here's Thomas. Over to find Eno. Eno on his weak foot unloads a shot that will just go high and wide.
Yeah, he got a lot of power on that kick, even though it was his weak foot, and now Moody's gonna have it.
Also one of these black hole favorites, Alex Moody.
Yeah. They've been chanting Moody, Hernandez, and several other seniors' names all night long. And with just under 20 minutes left, they'll have their chance to score on senior night.
As Hernandez will have this one, trying to find Santiago. One there by Enown. Enown trying to find Haruto. Walker shouts to get it out. Yeah, just an unnecessary push in the back there by Cauldron on Santiago. So Mesa have a free kick here in a good position. And looks like one of the players of the Vikings might get carded, or just a talking to maybe. See a couple of frustrations boil over for a couple of the Vikings. So Alex Moody will be on this free kick for the Comets. And his ball. Marker came out. It's not dealt with. Haruto. And then tripped up by Dylan Santiago.
And a big kick there from Walker. Winterhalter's going to head it. Now Enown has it.
And Rogers took it through! It took a deflection and in, but the flag goes up. Which is unfortunate. And he got a very lucky deflection there. As Washizuka and Walker was on a foot race there.
Yeah, Washizuka is so close there to getting the fourth goal for the Comets. Now Kelly gonna send it back to him.
Washizuka still has it. As Foster Mason just really want to get that fourth goal. Been very lucky to do so, but Washizuka again with a nice little move. Here's Thomas. Thomas shot, we saved by Walker. Good look there once again for the Comets.
Thomas's shot went right to Walker, but like you said, a great look, something they're gonna want to keep going back to in these last 17 minutes. Foster over to Hernandez. Back to Foster.
Good defense there by Hernandez on Gio Videtti after that loose pass. So Mason had a couple of missed opportunities to get that fourth goal. Ben Knight missing that PK to get his first varsity goal, and then Haruto offside there on that pass. But they have a good chance here to get their fourth. Here's Kelly. Levi Kelly going to the touchline. And we'll whip in a good ball. That's dealt with well there by the Vikings. Foster, good turn.
Washizuka, another good move. As Foster plays that back. All the way to Knight and Moody. Play it to Kelly. Thomas still has a nice little cut. Still Thomas, that cross. Goes through everyone. Mason gonna get a Comet player on it at the end. Here's Winterhalter. Caught in between Rujo's foot. Now Princeton looking to break. That's a good ball. And Knight's gonna have some 1v1 defending to do on Billiter. Here's Billiter. And Knight will win that one. Ben has such a good 1v1 defender with his speed and physicality. And that was on full display there. Princeton will have a throw in. In a very good position. A long throw on that is, once again, is met by Knight. Hernandez has it cleared initially, and then Knight will then clear. Thomas in a physical battle. And Maguedes was the one who fouled Luke Thomas there. So 15 minutes left in the second half with the Comets. They get a fourth goal.
Knight over to Winterhalter. Out to Kelly. To Foster. Winterhalter will take possession. Foster has it.
Yeah, it's kind of lucky there for Mason. A couple passes that just don't work out, but once again, Mason has some defending to do, and Knight will have no trouble seeing this one out.
Knight again shows off his speed. Running down the field there. As he'll get it for the Comets, Cochran. The goalkeeper will have it. So far, the Comets pitching a shutout. Kelly in the first half, Cochran in the second.
Yeah, there's a couple changes we made for the Comets. Brian Gorski checking in for Luke Thomas, and Luke Brogan will be checking in as Brogan looks to go to center back here, which is very interesting. And Eric Winterhalter, who predominantly is a center back, will be going about striker, which is a very interesting look as Winterhalter can play striker. He's played there before. He actually played there all preseason, midfield and striker, but didn't move to a center back role until a week or two before the season started, and you can see how well he'd been doing with the Knights. So Winterhalter will be up top for the first time this year. Maybe see if he can get his first varsity goal.
Yeah, the Comets up 3-0, 13 minutes left. Trying to experiment a bit. Washizuki has it. Santiago nearly had an opportunity for a shot. And Gorski, the sophomore, is going to take it.
Bigger win there by Gorski. Not a good kick there by Walker. As Winterhalter wasn't under control, here's Hernandez. Good win there by Knight. Kelly, pick up that pass. As here's Gorski dribbling in. Gorski in the box. Gorski kind of running out of room, and it'll be a goal kick for Princeton. As Mason making another substitution.
Rojo will check in, as well as Kevin Wren with Gage Foster and Haruto Washizuki checking out. So 2 seniors coming in for 2 seniors.
Substitution for the Comets. Into the game number 7, for the Vikings, number 13,
Good win there in the midfield by Rojo. Move to Kelly. Here's Rojo. Trying to slip Santiago through there. Wasn't able to. Gorski and Brogan, a little miscommunication, but it's picked up by Brooks. And Brooks tackled from behind. No call by the ref. And this one up to Winterhalter. And Winterhalter. The shot we deflected out. It will be a corner kick for the Comets. So Kevin Wren will take this corner. Walker comes out. It's headed, I think, by Hernandez. So him or Kelly. They're on the island that as they try to pump this one up. That was Brogan working on Bolitter.
substitution for Vikings. And to be number 17, Wren.
As that long pass. We're right to Cochran. Very good result for the Comets. I mean, last year they only had one tie throughout the whole regular season, and that came on senior night. The 2-2 tie against Loveland, that happened last year. So it's good for the Comets, and we get a win this year on senior night. Here's just Kevin Wren. Get a couple touches around. Kevin Wren's shot blocked. That's his bread and butter from the top of the box.
Yeah, and that looked accurate until the Princeton defender was able to get his foot on it. Like you said last year, not as ideal of a finish on senior night. Rojo's kick there, just a little high, but tonight the Comets have delivered with a outstanding 3-0 lead with 8:40 remaining. And Brogan has it. Gets it to Moody. Moody to Wren.
Brogan, with 8 minutes left, we'll just put this one on the back.
Kelly. Out to Hernandez.
Oh, unlucky. Mason leaving himself pretty wide open from the back. His night will clear, not convincingly. Falls to Oliver, and that one's not even close. So Lucas Kelly checking in for Cochran, and Washizuka for Brogan, Foster for Gorski, and D. Monroe. I think in his first minutes of the game, the junior.
Yeah, Gorski, Brogan, and Dylan Santiago, who had that goal early in the first half, will check out. Ben Knight has had a busy game. We'll take it. Gets it to Rojo. Rojo running upfield.
16B, Monroe.
Monroe can't get it. And Hernandez has it. Back to Moody. To Rojo.
Nice little ball over Winterhalter. Wren will pounce on it and just let it get a touch. That was a very good opportunity there for the Comets,
Yeah.
just not a clean finish.
Wren just didn't get a little too much touch there, not enough power as Walker's able to glide in for the save. But another opportunity for the Comets to score. And now Wren will take it again. Kelly has it to Foster. Foster has some space to Rojo, but it's going to be blocked.
And Princeton's got an opportunity.
Yeah.
Nicely snuffed out there by Moody initially. And a nice read there by Washizuka.
Yeah, 5 minutes, 45 seconds remaining. The Vikings still want to get their first goal on the board, make this a little bit more respectable. Rojo has it. Hernandez gets it to Foster. Back to Rojo. He's going to dribble past better, but he's taken down hard. No.
So they will eventually call a foul on Rojo. Rojo's had a very good game. Andrew, if you ask me, he's owned that midfield with the Comets. So just under 5 minutes left in the second half. 3-0 Mason. See if Mason can get that fourth goal. We've had a couple good opportunities. See, this was in striking range for Foster and Moody. I think this would probably be Foster by the way the wall's lined up. And it will. Just over the bar. Oh, a very good effort there by Gage.
Substitution for the Vikings. Number 9, Edward Castillo.
Hernandez gonna kick it over to Kelly.
Good touch there by Rojo.
Rojo showing off his skills with the ball.
And Winterhalter was offside, so he didn't bother to try for that pass. So for the Comets, that ball goes over the top for Biller. And the Washizuka with a fantastic clearance. Then a handball. Rojo wanted advantage. That was Foster. We'll find Rojo. Winterhalter. Cohen Mesa player just a little too close. But Kelly Wren's fighting for the ball. And then that's eventually cleared for a Comet throw-in. So Luke Thomas and Dylan Sancho will be coming in for these final few minutes or so. Eric Winterhalter will get a breather. And so will Kevin Wren. Kevin Wren blows a nice little kiss to the black claw on his final exit. As Foster plays this through to Thomas. Nice little back heel Santiago.
Thomas, you can tell he's been practicing. That's the second or third time he's made that move. And Santiago's shot just left.
Good save there by Walker. He went down to his right to make that save. So Luke Thomas will be taking this corner kick. Can't remember if he's ever taken a corner with the Comets, but he will. And it's actually not a bad one, as Foster couldn't get his head on that. Here's Kelly. And Kelly blasts that, as Walker will have to grab that.
And Walker's going to send it to midfield. Knight gets it to Moody.
Nice little move there by Rojo.
Rojo's got some space. Foster.
And then Moody will be fouled. You forget for the Comets. So a minute 30 left. Mason only has one more game left in the regular season. That's next Thursday. So they have another week off. That's at Coleraine. As with this win, they pretty much clinched the GMC for the 4th straight year. Pending a couple of results, though they would 100% clinch it, but that's pretty much certain. So, I mean, a 4-peat at GMC, Andrew, that's really impressive. 4 straight years, winning the GMC for Coach Bear. His first year in Mason, moving from all the way from Toledo, former coach of Ottawa Hills. It was able to get a GMC in his first season.
This senior class has built something special. 4 straight GMC titles here on senior night. A 3-0 presumed victory over the Princeton Vikings.
As Kelly had a little bit of defending left to do. We got 35 seconds left in this second half. See if Mason can get that 4th goal as Rojo. We'll find it. It's a missed tackle. Thomas, I'm going to find D. Monroe. D. Monroe makes it 4-0 and caps off an amazing night for these Mason Comets.
And Monroe gave the goalkeeper fits right there, and that's set up by another Luke Thomas assist. What a night for Thomas. He had that goal earlier in the second half, as well as a pair of assists to go along with it. And now 25 seconds remaining. That should cap off the night for the Comets.
So Dean Monroe gets the 4th goal of the night and his 4th goal of the season. And his first varsity year, so a little bit of lightning in the background.
But there's 20 seconds left in this game, so for the Comets, what a fantastic game. A 4-0 result. Unfortunately, Knight missed that PK. Let's move in 5. But overall, just a 10 out of 10 performance for the Comets, Andrew.
Yeah, the Comets came in after that tie to Sycamore, knowing it's senior night, with a fire in their eyes, and it showed out. And they do have that GMC trophy. It is official. The Comets are GMC champions for the 4th straight season.
Like you said, for the 4th straight year, Mason Comets are the 2021 GMC champions. And what a great sight to see is they will go undefeated, presumably, in GMC play. They still have one more game left at Coleraine. And for the Mason Comets, with a fantastic performance here tonight. A 4-0 win. I'm Lucas Clymer, joined by Andrew Little. Thanks for joining.